It's for me.
Oh my god.
Can you smile at the camera?
God damn it.
I wish you were a happy wife.
I'm not the wife in this scenario. Why am I the wife?
Okay. This part is true. You
Is
do
it
have
metal?
a yes. You do have a happy wife. So why isn't this part true?
Oh my god. Talk to me. Holy shit! I haven't told the therapist story.
Which one?
The
Oh god.
the therapist. You know the new guy.
Life's been hard.
Dude, no, this was a fun chat. Can someone remind me of that? Because holy shit, I have a story.
Yeah.
That was so strange. Anyway.
Later.
Awesome.
You're gonna tell you this story now.
Oh shit, I will. All right. Scoot on. Scoot a little bit. I gotta be. There you go.
I'm like on the edge of the screen. Where do you want me to go?
Far too much. So here's the thing. This little bedtime story, right? Listen. Things have been a bit weird around the Finster household, right? Let me tell you a little story. So I've been going to some therapists recently. I say therapists because we got recommended one from like a mutual friend that had a really like good time with this one guy. And I went, well, fuck it. I'm not seeing really much results from this person I'm seeing. I'll try this new guy. Apparently he's like he's better at dealing with stuff, or like maybe potentially neurodivergent little people. So I figured, fuck it, maybe I've already got something to me. Let's try it. What he did was maybe the strangest thing I think I've ever witnessed a therapist do that was a real like licensed person, because I googled him. Here's what he did. About 15 minutes into this session, by the way, 35-minute drive there. About 15 minutes into this 90-minute therapy session, which was insane. He asked me, it's a new person, I'm answering things kind of like, yeah, I guess, man. Like giving half answers. Come here, it feels so weird that you're so far away. Come here. And then, I've told you the story, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually live with you.
I told you when I got back, because it was so nuts. And about 15 minutes in, he kind of realizes, like, okay, I'm not getting too much from this guy. He's not offering too much info. I'm just kind of going like, yeah, I guess, bro. Shit like that. And then he says, okay, I'm going to have you do something. Stand up for me real quick. I'm going to muscle test you. And I thought, at this point in time, we're talking about, like, I kind of said, like, oh, yeah, I'm a guy and everything. So weirdly, we were on the topic, and I thought, holy shit, I'm gonna fight. Am I gonna fight this guy? He's short. He's like this tall. Really? He's like 5'6". So I'm
are in heels.
No, I'm not in heels. They're boots, actually. So, I thought I was gonna fight this guy, but he goes, okay. Well, you stand up, and I'm like, squaring up, making sure I got a good angle. But he goes, like, can you put both your arms out? So like this, like little zombie pose, like that. And what he starts doing is grabbing my arm like this and pushing down. And while he's doing it, I'm going to do this on you, just going like this. And then he like looks at, okay, I'm going to do exactly what I did. Put your arm out. All right, don't need this one yet. He's going like this. Go on. So make sure to push your arm up when I'm pushing down, okay?
Yeah. Oh, I don't like that.
Okay, okay.
I feel healthier.
He went like that.
F1nn's.
I don't know why. He did this. I don't know why. He touched my upper lip. What the fuck? And just kept going like this.
By the throat?
Yeah. And then
after trying to rizz you, dog.
And then after this, I was at this point just thinking this guy's fucking insane.
Yeah.
And then he started, while pushing down on my arm, going like this to my shoulder. And he's pushing down the whole time and going like that. And then like he'll push it all the way down, and then he pulls it back up again. He goes like this. And then after a bit of doing this, he just starts saying random numbers. He's going like, he just starts saying like, he goes, how old are you? And I go, 23. And he goes, 23. And he squishes my arm and he pushes it down. He goes, 22. And he does that again. And then he goes like 10. Oh no, he goes like fucking 14. Like these random numbers under the thing of like 4, 10, 5, 7, 15, 17, shit like that. And then eventually he's doing this and he goes and he just settles up. He goes like 10. And then like he goes, all right, sit down. we both return to our seat. And I just look at him for a minute. And I'm like, did I do that like I was supposed to? And he went, oh, you did great. Like I said, like, I didn't know what I was doing. He went, yeah, you did. So tell me about when you were 10.
Well,
Tell me about when.
discovered masturbating. So
Yeah.
It's a pretty good year.
Tell me about when you were. So that was how he was getting the age of which whatever the fuck. And what made it even better is I had nothing for him. Like he
Yeah.
was like, tell me what about you were what, and I went like 10. Fuck all was happening when I was 10. Like he goes like, how was family and stuff, and I go, fine.
I don't know. I was 10.
Yeah, they were
I
good.
remember.
I don't remember too much of it. School okay? Yeah, it was year 5. I don't know what the fuck. I was probably learning English. I don't know, reading a book, and then yeah, what the fuck? And then he goes like, what's it called? He asks all these like, family good? Yeah, great. Got friends? Yeah. Date anyone? No, I was 10. Like stuff like that. Just
You made a relationship, family? No.
yeah,
Didn't have a wife.
Anyone die? No, fine. And then we just moved on. Like all
As
of that.
someone with a brain
And-
lesion, those tests are done by every neurologist I have ever been
Really?
to. They see if you have any neurology problems.
Oh my god.
Aw.
And then, but here was the thing though.
He was doing it for your brain.
Yeah, no shit. But I mean, there was like a thing where he said like, yeah, it's to see if you're tensed up. I think someone told me this, but like, whoa, that's such a strange way of doing it.
Every time he said it, you just tensed.
Maybe.
Or something.
Or I
You
didn't
probably were
tense and
the
then
whole
tensed.
time.
Yeah, because I didn't know what I was
The
doing,
more
so
he
I
was
didn't
doing
know.
It was probably making you
I
tense.
didn't get more instructions, so I was just continually just changing. I don't know. Fuck. Anyway, so there was like, he thought you had some deep neurological problems. Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Every therapist I've been to so far, meaning 3, have just thrown their hands up in the air at stuff and just gone like, holy shit. And this guy ended up the exact same way. But when we went through the whole like session, because it was so goddamn long, every now and then I'd say something, and he'd like ask about childhood randomly, and I'd say like, honestly, pretty good. I had a pretty good family, man. Like my parents are nice. I've got like a good relationship with my mom, my dad, my sister. All good. And he went, because your body was definitely telling me something happened when you were 10. I got nothing. He really believed in that. I got none. Go on Dr. K's show. I'm convinced therapy just can't do anything for me. And also, the shit I'd want to talk about I haven't spoken to like anyone on earth about some stuff. I don't want to do that online. The stuff on Dr. K is like, I guess it's pretty deep stuff sometimes for streamers, but my sort of thing is like, I don't want to share that because it's going to scare someone, you know? Like, it's not like glamorous, you know?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, there's no fun. Stage hypnosis. Maybe it's that. Maybe he was like maybe he was trying to implant like a thought in my head. Like something happened when you were 10. You can do that, technically. It's possible.
Maybe you're just repressing what happened when you were 10.
Sounds like my chiropractor who used metal beads to read parasites inside my system. At least yours didn't end up laying on top of you saying it's to even out our butts.
What?
A chiropractor put metal beads in your ass? My editor, Jonas? Jonas, are you good? At least it's not about that chiropractor that insisted on putting those metal beads in my ass.
ADHD? Never. Ha ha ha. I don't
God.
remember much of my childhood. Super common when trans, even without trauma. Oh,
doesn't happen.
and I'd put money on a lot of therapists around the world having heard of you. But you should be full.
Oh my
open with
god.
therapist. No, I doubt it.
What's
None of my therapists
Say
would
the
anyway.
thing. Say the thing that the therapist did.
I was 12.
Huh?
He asked about your gender.
Fuck, I don't remember.
He asked about your gender. And
Yeah.
you were like, yeah, like he, him. Like, I'm a guy.
Mhm.
And he was like, oh, thank God.
Oh yeah!
He went, I'm fine with it, but I don't understand the non-binary.
Yeah, no, he didn't
I don't
even
know why
say
he's
that.
still
He
there,
went
but-
like, oh, God, it's so much easier with like he, him. You know what I mean? She, if you want to be that, that's fine. Whatever, I don't mind. They is just so difficult. Like,
He went on a tangent, a rant.
he went on a little like initial, and I went, oh,
I did think that was kind of a red flag, I'm not gonna lie.
all of it was a red flag. Absolutely every part of this therapy session was a red
Well,
flag.
I don't know. I don't care about the muscle stuff, but
You don't care about.
like whatever, you know, as long as they therapize you. But
He didn't have
the,
any.
the non-binary
he-
thing is a red
He
flag.
didn't have
obviously.
He didn't have a problem of people that were non-binary. He had a
just said that
problem
they were
with like using the
confusing.
language. He said that he didn't say the people. He said use like it's hard to use the. But he went on a whole thing
But like,
about
how does that make you feel safe as like a client?
it. I know.
He's like, yeah, I'm judgmental off
What?
the bat.
Not judgment. It's like I don't know how to use they them as
Uh,
singular. buddy, you're trained.
And I refuse to learn.
Yeah.
No, so his like the thing he's working from must be like years out of date. Like if he can't even add they pronouns into his like day-to-day
On
routine.
the DSM-2.
Have you tried like carving out a bit of your brain to
Yeah,
release the pressure?
Try making a hole right there. You can do it with a rock.
Leeches.
You can do it with a
Leeches. He's about to take you to one of those doctor's offices where they like
Took
give
a
you the
big step
vibrator.
and went for therapy for
With
the
the
first
beads.
time myself. I didn't understand why some things were asked, but it helped.
Yeah, I guess.
Did it help? Do you feel better? You cured?
No. Every therapist has just gone, Every
Yeah.
time, without fail, every therapist I've been to, I've said my problems, and they went,
Weren't you 10 when you did martial arts?
Do you do
I mean, I
martial
was
arts?
younger and older than that while I did martial arts. I was like, I think I started,
You got
or I
kicked
mean, like,
in the head.
I probably started like the year before, like 9 or 8 or something like that, and then I carried on until I was like 15 or 16. So sure I did, but every other age I did. I drank water when I was 10
went
too.
to a therapist regularly. Every week it was her telling me I should end myself and that no one loves me.
What?
I still go to her just to flex that I'm still alive.
You go into not.
You're
you went
paying
to a,
this
You went to a
person.
chiropractor that put beads in your ass, and a therapist that told you to off yourself.
You paid this person to tell you to kill yourself.
Fun.
What?
I don't know. What did my
Jeez.
therapist say? I forgot about that. Well, when I said half the stuff I said, they said like, "Bleh."
Oh no, they went like, oh,
Screwed.
it's a surprise you haven't taken any drugs.
Oh, holy shit.
And then they went, no, but drugs are bad.
Yeah, same. Okay, hold on. Here's another one. This same therapist gave me so many goddamn stories. So there was this thing, right? I listed all this stuff, and then he just went, no wonder. That was the first thing he said. I went like,
Yeah, jeez.
yeah, no, jeez, yeah. No wonder you're here, sort of thing. And then at the end, like, right? And then he went like towards the end of the session, like one of the last things he ever said was like, God, you know, it's really nice that you don't have a drug problem, because anyone in your position having a drug addiction would be an immediate solution. And then he sat for a second with it. He went, you know, before the drugs become another problem. And he went, what the fuck?
Like, yeah, bro, if I was you, I'd be so high right
In-
now. But
yeah,
don't
But you
don't get
should.
high.
Well, like, if I was, holy fuck,
Unless you
I'd be
wanna
high
get
on my
high
mind
right
all the
now.
time. God.
Maybe he was pushing
Yeah, like,
on the side.
and if you want some.
I got some, but like,
I had to explain what I did for a living, and he really liked to talk about that a little bit. He really liked to talk about, like, not what I do now, but weirdly what I used to do. He was just very impressed by the Minecraft side of things
by
back
your
in the day.
like completely insane way of living.
Yeah, and then I told him I sleep for, like, if left alone, I can sleep for, like, 17, 18 hours a day.
Yeah.
And he went, like, oh, shit. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like, that makes sense
No, he
at
didn't.
all.
He went that. He didn't
He
believe
said-
you.
he's-
I
no, no,
remember
no.
you telling me.
No,
he
no,
was shocked.
what he was shocked, and he
Yeah.
went like, "Oh man," and he said because of this needs more context. Basically,
Yeah.
I told him about like when I was like a kid. I used to like when I was in A levels, so when I was like 17, 18, I would just stay awake for like days on end, and then get like 4 hours sleep, stay awake for 2 days, 5, 6 hours sleep, stay awake for 2 days, and I did that for 10 months. And he went, and his idea of why I sleep so much now is that I was trying to catch up.
You're still trying.
That was so dumb. Like,
makes sense, dude.
I'm trying to catch up from when I
Yeah.
was 17, so
Probably.
5 years ago.
He's just messing around. He's being goofy.
Dude, insane. Have you
You're
talked to
going back though.
Huh?
You are going back, so it's kind of.
I'm going back because I need more stories. That was awesome. I'm gonna book like double sessions. That was so
Would
cool.
you mind if I record this? This is for my stream.
Mind if I set up my camera? That would be really funny until they ask something that I can't say. That's what I mean. I couldn't go on Dr. K.
No.
But do you know what Dr. K is?
No.
Dr. K is a Twitch. He's a Twitch streamer, but it's like he's a legit mental health specialist. He does really good stuff. But like streamers come on and they talk about their problems.
You can't do that.
Nope. I've told you like some stuff, and Jesus
Yeah.
Christ,
And
ketamine. Can I talk about that?
Yeah, of course you can. I wasn't
Holy
gonna mention it
shit.
because it's your life.
I want to talk about this. Chat. Did you know you can get legally high on ketamine,
Yippee.
and it's supposed to be good for like being depressed? In that fucking you can just get legally high and do ket, like medical supervised ket. And apparently it's supposed to work really well, so I'm gonna try that.
Finding a therapist for me was very difficult.
Right?
One never spoke to me, another told me phobias were fake. But eventually, when I was at my worst, one was able to work with me so I could leave my house. It's not easy, but please have faith it can get better.
I'll keep going around. I think I'm gonna see multiple at a time. Just try them out. It'll be funny.
Only therapy we need is the grind to own our very own hedge maze.
Yo, that person said they've done it.
What? They've done what?
Someone said it did nothing. Someone said it worked really well.
Yeah, I've done ketamine therapy. It was amazing. Yeah, ketamine's meant for horses.
It'll be the injection, and it is a radical but effective treatment. I am very optimistic.
Have you
are
tried
really-
going somewhere not in Birmingham?
You're not very.
London is the ketamine thing.
optimistic.
I'm not worried. What?
You're not very optimistic, are you? But
About
I'm
what?
quite optimistic about it.
I'm optimistic
Going
about
to the
ketamine.
clinic.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. No, it's not gonna be funny.
Well, it will be a little funny. Can I film it?
No.
I want to film being high on ketamine.
I don't even know if you do.
I haven't done real
get
drugs
properly
before.
high.
Estrogen therapy. That's the next one. I actually said that works. Right?
It made me not depressed.
Wow. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay, I know CBT is cognitive behavioral therapy,
Cognitive
but I
ball
can't
torture.
stop my mind from hearing clock
Yeah,
and ball
Then you should
torture.
try cock and ball torture.
You should try cock and ball torture,
to
Finn.
make you feel better. Oh, you got depression? Here's some cock and ball torture. Maybe that guy will try that before he tries real CBT.
Here's this lady in heels and latex to step on your balls.
Been trying polytherapygamy.
What? Try what?
Polytherapygamy.
What's that?
That
oh,
sounds like
multiple
polyam.
therapists.
Oh.
Right? Is that what they're saying?
No, I can't bother to explain the same. I've had to explain
Is that what that
the
means?
same story that I'm not allowed to tell.
Yeah. Endlessly.
So many fucking times.
Endlessly.
And she's look at her eyes.
Weren't you
dude.
in the car
Sorry.
with
This
your
was
mom
bad.
going to judo when she told you
Yeah.
she'd accept you if
Well.
you were different? I remember you telling that story. Could that have been when you were 10?
Maybe. I mean, well, you that was all the
You
time.
guys trying to therapize him?
No, I told a story before. Just like I think I put it in a way of like I don't know.
Said
Maybe
she
we're on my
accepts
way
you
to
if you're
judo.
different?
No, my mom constantly harped throughout my childhood like,
Hey
trust
man,
me, if you're
I
gay,
didn't
like we don't
say
mind.
it would work. CBT is like the gateway drug of therapy. I'm
What?
on FMLA, which is like our medical
Bro.
leave unpaid, because I'm just depressed.
What?
I've yet to find a therapist who was super helpful.
Yeah, fair enough.
We've kind of scrapped CBT.
Yeah, CBT not working. W mom and dad. Yeah, they were great. My dad never said anything like that, I don't think. Maybe. He's probably in the room for half of it. But like, what the fuck? She really, my
My
mom really thought I
therapist
was gay.
actually didn't believe
Oh,
you
it's a
can
bong
make
they
money
had bong.
online until
Oh.
like 2020.
Who
my-
is your therapist?
You,
Jonas?
you Jonas, what the fuck?
Why?
You make money online? Yeah, mine was equally
Internet's
like,
a scam.
mine was equally like, I'm not gonna read CRJ. Jesus, my, yeah. There's like that one guy said like he was so impressed with the fact that I was making money when I was like 16, 17
Yeah.
from just the internet. He just kept asking me about it, and he went like, yeah, he used to be a teacher.
Some
he
therapists
went-
are good, but there's a lot of variety. And my husband's girlfriend's husband had a therapist tell him he didn't look depressed.
What?
Sorry, that was
So
like a
some are
flashback.
just really, really dumb. And HRT only works if your brain is supposed to be on those chemicals.
True. I'm too broke for therapy, but alcohol. Alcohol's
No,
more expensive.
Not recommended.
Per
Why,
week.
yes, I found my inner child while in the K-hole.
That's not. It's not. It's not. It doesn't induce a K-hole.
Yeah, you gotta do a lot for that.
That's a club-based mechanic that you're on.
That's based. Jesus fuck. Yeah, there's my I need to tell my therapist about all my knives. Do you reckon that'd freak him out?
Yeah,
I just
He
want to get
actually
stories from this guy
diagnosed
now.
me
Maybe a
with
little bit.
schizophrenia when I was a kid, describing heaven as a place I want to go to.
You've been with them since you were a child. Fucking quit, dude. What? Also, when can therapists diagnose you with things?
No, they can't.
No, therapists can't. Psychologists and
Well, they can-
psychiatrists
I
can.
have tried
'Cause they're
getting
real
repetitive
doctors.
transcranial magnetic
Therapists are not real
stimulation for
doctors
depression.
most
You're
of the
seeing a
time.
It
psychologist.
felt like I stuck my head in a
No?
microwave,
Oh.
would I
He
think?
can't diagnose you with anything.
You seem real. He can't, right?
No,
He
because
can't diagnose me, right?
because I asked him.
He can't.
No, because I said like he explained like why are you here, and I said
Chat,
like
he
oh,
can't
blah, blah,
diagnose
blah.
me transgender, right? Please.
Chat, he can't say that I'm trans. No, there was like
I'm pretty sure he's a psychologist, though.
psychiatrist is what you need to be for what's it called?
Dude, I don't know.
That's when it becomes like doctor.
She drug-tested
There's
Russian
too much
pills
wrong.
on me that don't even exist anymore in hopes to cure my autism. It didn't work, but it did kill most of my memory.
Damn.
Jonas,
It's getting
you
sad.
need therapy for
This is
your
sadder than
therapist.
Finn's
What
life.
the fuck? Jonas, Jesus Christ.